Hi, welcome back to cureitnow.com YouTube channel. My name is Gordon Pennington. I'm here to explain to you the proper way to use Kure and a few of the different ways you can use it. Number one, Kure is an infused combination of different herbs: frankincense, myrrh, basil, rosemary, cinnamon, and many other herbs infused into the oil, and it's pretty much good for all parts of your body and all cells it touches. So pretty much the instructions, we have a little duck on the front of our bottle, and he says very simple: rub it where it hurts. And that's the only instructions you really need, because pretty much that's all you do. We have two types of packaging. Number one is the plastic, which are very convenient. They're very lightweight, they're small, they fit in your pocket, your purse easy, and they have a child-proof cap so they don't spill. The other one is the glass dropper bottles that we have, and we have various sizes on those, either 15 mil or 30 mil. And of course, these are also good. Anybody that has bad arthritis and has a hard time opening stuff, they might prefer these because it's very easy to squeeze the dropper. And all you really need, 2 to 3 drops like that. If you have arthritis pain in your hand, you're just going to take that, and what you rub in your hand from that, it literally just spreads so thin. Each drop covers about 3 square inches, an area about that big. So what it's doing now is penetrating right through the skin, and it takes 2 to 3 minutes, and you'll usually start feeling a tingling, and then a few minutes later your pain goes away. And some people, when they can't even do that within 5 minutes or so, they're just like that, without pain. And it usually lasts 4 to 6 hours. So it's super rich in magnesium and other minerals which relieve the pain. Normally arthritis is associated with a lack of magnesium in your body. That's the root cause of that, okay? As far as for cuts and burns and wounds and stuff like that, the faster you put this stuff on, the better off you're going to be. If you have a sunburn, a couple drops, rub it on. If you don't want to get a sunburn, put it on before you go outside, and you won't even burn. You'll just tan, and it's really amazing like that. But same thing, 3 or 4 drops. This one's a little hard to squeeze because their plastic bottles are a little hard. We make them so they don't break. But if you have your elbow hurts, it's all about surface area. So I'm going to go all the way around my elbow. I'm not just going to hit it on the one spot it hurts and rub it like that. I'm looking to get it in the bloodstream everywhere my blood touches. And so it's going to penetrate directly into the joint from all sides, right? Anything that's not being used there will be distributed to all the muscles and tendons, wherever my body might need it, The body knows what to do with these things. Anything you have left over, don't waste it. It's like liquid gold. Just rub it in your skin. It's going to go to your body. It's going to help. If you have a headache, a couple drops, rub it on your temples. And I always tell people to rub it on their blood vessel right here just a little bit, because that's the blood vessel that goes up to your brain, and on this one, which goes away from your brain. Because usually headaches are caused by too much blood coming in and not enough being able to get out. So if you put it on your blood vessels, this actually liquefies your blood. It kind of makes your blood work better by giving more magnesium and different minerals into it. So put it on your neck here, put it on your head right there, and on the other side. And usually within 2 or 3 minutes or 5 minutes, headache go away, normally migraines. Many people have told us this and give us testimonial about it as well. If you have an open sore or a wound or a cut or a burn, the faster you get this on there, the faster you're going to get pain relief. It's going to seal up that wound, stop the bleeding, reduce inflammation, disinfect it, and give it nutrients it needs to heal itself at the location without having to get anything from your body. All the nutrients your body needs to heal itself, many of them are contained in this bottle. So the majority of the main herbs that our body uses for healing and all this stuff, all contained in the bottle, goes right through your skin, topical. If you start getting sick, of course, half the stuff that I understand about it, people have told me they used it for, tried it for, and it worked, and they called me up and said, hey, yeah, it works for this. So if you start getting sick or sniffles, some people will take a couple drops, 3 drops, and they'll take it and just sniff it right up the nose. And what it does, and you'll feel a little bit of stinging, that's from the essential oils that are in it, and that opens up the sinuses and reduces all the inflammation, which is what causes the itching, which causes the congestion, and disinfects it. And most people tell me that pretty much it kills their cold in 24 hours or less, and they feel normal without 5 to 10 minutes. And I myself have been using this stuff. I haven't been sick in 3 years. Every time I start getting a sniffle, every time I start getting a sniffle or something like that, a little bit, and it goes away. So I know for a fact it works. The other thing is what we have different versions. This is called the RX1, which what we have is we have a concentrated base that we make that we use to make these different products. So the difference in color between these two products, and you can probably see it's a lot darker. This is 4 times stronger than this one. So this is why it's called RX4, okay? And this is called RX1 because our original formula, the strength that we find, works on about 75% of normal stuff, about 75% of the population on the normal stuff that they have with good effectiveness, right? And we can keep it very inexpensive. These only sell for $20. Normally it'll last a person about a month or 30 days using 3 to 4 drops or 5 drops 3 times a day on the affected area. And that's the proper way to do it. You can't expect that you put it on and it relieves your pain and you're going to use it more. You're going to create yourself more pain later when it starts wearing off. You just put more on. It should take your pain away and you just keep doing that because the movement of your joints is what's going to help rebuild and repair the damage that's inside there. It needs blood flow, and you can't get blood flow unless you're moving it, okay? So once you experience the relief, go out and use it, and you'll see you have more mobility. And yes, it may hurt a little bit more later, throw some more oil on. If your pain doesn't go away, if you're using the RX1 and your pain doesn't go away 100%, but it maybe reduces about half, just wait 10 minutes. If it doesn't go all the way away, put 3 or 4 more drops on. Again, that would be like using this one. 1 drop of this is equal to 4 drops of that as far as pain relief, okay? But like I said, for most people, this is very effective. This is our RX4 plus CBD. So as far as uses, I've had testimonials from people that it kills ringworm, it kills scabies, it heals pretty much all types of wounds in the skin. I've had people tell me that they've used it on MRSA and other infections like that, and it's healed them up. I've seen people use it for pretty much, smashed hands, broken bones, twisted and sprained and broken ankles quite a few times, and it reduces the inflammation. And what it does is just allows you to actually heal properly because it gives you the nutrients that our body's missing because we don't take it in our diet. The third best way to eat it, to get anything, your body's eating it, and we're not doing that right. So this just is skipping that process. That's our goal, is to get it right. So thanks for listening to me. That's the proper instructions. Also, one last thing. A lot of people actually, the first time they use it, will experience that they'll get a very deep sleep the first night. So if you wake up totally refreshed, sleeping 12 hours straight, don't be surprised. And the best way I use it, if you're really feeling bad, you can't use too much of it. So even at the RX1, when I take a shower, even before I dry myself off, I'll take about 1/3 of a bottle of this size, and I'll just coat myself real lightly while the water's still on me, and it's going in, and I'll blot dry. And it just absorbs it. And I feel great all day, and I don't have any aches or pains, So it's a really good way. And plus, if you do it before you go to bed, you'll sleep soundly. So thank you for your time. Like and share.